Hello, 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 and namaste, my witchlings. Hey, Irish. You're gonna regret doing that later. Trust me. 'Cause I am. I used to do the same thing. And when I was a kid, we had really crappy over-the-ear headphones that bled so much. Oh my gosh. I remember my parents getting so mad at the youngest of my brothers because he would be listening to his Walkman. God, that dates us. And the rest of us would be listening to it as well because he had the volume so loud. Oh my God, we could all hear it. We were constantly reminding him that the headphones were supposed to be making it, private music, so the rest of us didn't have to. Yeah. He now has more hearing problems than I do, which is funny considering my hearing loss comes from having lived at the end of the takeoff runway for San Diego International Airport for 6 months. That was fun. Not. All right, I didn't copy pasta yet. Give me just a quick second. Because I now feel like a dorkfish. All right, dink. I knew I forgot to do something. Can you tell? That was the wrong one anyway. Can you tell we're slightly disorganized, worse than usual this morning? It has been absolute insanity. All right, y'all. Got a couple of things to share with y'all today. We're going to explain where the sacred spiral flow thing comes from and some other shit. So, do I normally do holidays on Sunday? My God, I can't remember jack diddly. All right, so because of the fact it's been 2 weeks and I absolutely cannot remember what the fluff we used to do. Oh, it's been 3 weeks since we did a coffee and cues and I can't remember everything we did. We will run with it today and figure out what the hell we're gonna pick back up next week. It's been a morning already. Oh my good grief. Oh, what happened to you today, Irish? Hey, Mimi. Hello, Alan. While Irish tells us what he's been up to. Today is the 5th. I need to check one thing. I need to check something really quick. That's what I thought. Haha. Uh-huh. Not yet, he may be. Alright. And it bloody well figures that he's not here right at the moment. Alright, Witchlings. I did. And I will actually forward this to General. Yeah, I am now.
No, it's right here.
Okay.
Look over here.
Okay, I see it. Okay. We are just fighting chaos incredibly here this morning, you guys. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear Lord. Yeah. That is not a conversation I would want to get into right now. But yeah. Okay. Let's do our circle closing and our birthday, and let's get started, shall we, my darling dears? First of all, we do our housekeeping of saying, please be mindful of the energy you are bringing into my space and be respectful in my chat, because if you are not, Arnold and the mods will be finding you with the ban hammer.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Okay, there we go. And I did not look up holidays for today. I should have, and I spaced it. So we are going to simply light our candle, wish our dear friend John, our witchling, wish our witchling friend John a happy birthday, and we will get started by saying, with the lighting of our candle, our circle is closed. We invite the ancestors to join us here today. And then we have birthday. I am surprised John isn't here today. That was the right one, babe. Birthday was the... You clicked the birthday, babe. Okay. Happy birthday, John. I hope he has a wonderful day. I see that. All right. We were prepping to get everything set up today, and he went to delete something out of somewhere I wasn't watching at the time, but apparently it completely crashed OBS and just fucked everything up. So please bear with us, because we are having some massive technical difficulties right now, to the point I am ready to throw my computer out the window. For some reason, it is moving the graphic on both windows when it's not supposed to. It's only supposed to move it on one window. Oh my gosh, yeah. All of the graphics are going to pop up in the wrong spot, so it's going to be fun playing with this later this afternoon. I guess I'm going to be doing my prep work for the week on my laptop while he has my desktop. All right. Okay.
Now you can click on the chat. No more overlays for the rest of the episode.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's chit chat, my friends. All right, my witchlings, my darlings. You guys all know that the theme of this week is going to be honoring the cycles of change. It goes along with the October theme of release and renewal. That's what it is. God, my brain is not with me. So, honoring the cycles of change. That is really the absolute heartbeat of what I do here, right? It is the absolute essence of the sacred spiral flow, this living, breathing rhythm that keeps showing up in every part of our lives, right? When I first started dreaming, manifesting Yoga with Dailin and Dai the Yoga Witch into being, it wasn't like, boom, a single idea fully formed. No. It was very much an evolution, a slow turning of the spiral. Yoga and magic, meditation and ritual, coaching and reflection, all of this kept circling back and weaving together tighter and tighter and tighter until it became one practice, one pulse. Hey, distractions. That's hilarious. Now, that rhythm there is change. And change does not move in straight lines. We like to think it does. You know, step 1, step 2, step 3, and done. But life doesn't work that way, does it? No. We loop back. We revisit old lessons with new eyes. We heal, we grow, we release, and then something new begins, right? Right. That there is our spiral. That's parinama. I can't remember how to pronounce the word. Sanskrit. That's parinama. Transformation, evolution, motion. When we talk about honoring the cycles of change, we're really talking about respecting that rhythm instead of resisting it. I agree to Irish. That's typically how things go for me as well. Every turn of the spiral, every season, every breath, every heartbreak, every breakthrough, it all has its place in our unfolding. We can see it pretty much everywhere. In the wheel of the year, in the shifting light from dawn to dusk. Even in yoga, the fire of sun salutations to the calm of moon salutations. The spiral keeps turning. And with each turn, we have a chance to show up once again, a little wiser, a little softer, a little stronger. So, as you guys sip your coffee today, Di's drinking hers. So, as you sip your coffee today, my witchlings, maybe take just a moment to notice where you are in your spiral. Are you expanding outward, reaching towards something new? Or are you curling inward, resting, integrating, reflecting? Wherever you are in your spiral, honor it. Because every cycle matters. Every shift, every pause, every breath. That right there is sacred spiral flow in motion. And you know, right? But that's what we're doing here, right? We are just trying to live through this, right? Right. There we go. Boom, boom. Haha, I fixed it. Whew, I am warm. You, Mimi, right now, you are just in the spiral. And I kind of wonder, well, kind of like with me, am I being spun by the spiral or am I spinning the spiral? Hey, mole boy. Hey, Star. Irish, you're going to regret not sleeping. Oh, no, that's funny. Some of them are working and some of them are not. This is hilarious. Gotta love technology, right, y'all? Oh. We get to beat on the computer later. Exactly, distractions. We need to align ourselves with our best future. And sometimes that is so much easier said than done. But you know what? We don't really have much of a choice here. Because it's either align yourself with your best future or stay stuck. And I'm refusing to stay stuck at this point. Because I spent too many years stuck. So what are you guys up to? What are you guys up to this fine Sunday afternoon? Hello, Lenart. That's a cool name. Just a heads up, we are broadcasting in both portrait and landscape, and there are two separate chats. So if I respond to something or say hi to someone that you're not saying, it just means they're on the other screen. What do you not support, Eli? I think you are changing, Mimi. It's just slow, which is really good. You don't want abrupt change because abrupt change is much harder to maintain than the slow, steady, little bit here, little bit there. Eli, if you do not support Pride, you will not be happy in here because, well, thank you, Irish. Because most of us in here are queer in one respect or another. Yeah, distractions, we've been there. And an ally or an accomplice, yes. Why what? I think Eli's saying why to Irish. Homelessness or wage slavery. Are you here in the States, Power? Thank you, Irish. Uh-oh. Tooker's noticed Big Brother is alive. Oh, yep, that makes sense. Dunk. Wonder where he's headed for the day. Oh. I'll check in with him later. The Spawn just decided to wander off. Ooh, Tennessee. Who do I know in Tennessee right now? Huh. You gonna live out there, babe? He's coughing in my ear. So, yes, you're in Tennessee. Father Nathan Monk is in Nashville. So, yeah, you're here in the States. Late end stage capitalism. Most of us are in the same boat that you are with, fucking homelessness or wage slavery, because that's what we're doing here. And we won't say much else. I try not to get super political in here. That I save my political ranting for Bitch and Witch on Saturday nights. What is minge pie? I am curious. Oh, he died too. Oh, dear Lord. Oh. Takes after his mother. Are you smelling it too? Yup. Oh, dear Lord. That's exactly what caused this problem. Holy cheese whiz. Yes, it did. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so cool, Irish. Forgive us. Spawn just decided to destroy the bathroom, and it's wafting into my office, and oh dear Lord and lady. Whoosh. That boy definitely takes after his mother in summoning demons. Okay, first step. Retrieve this. I'm working on it. Oh my gods. Oh boy. I love my children. Yay! Yay for pretty nails. Oh dear Lord, been there, done that one. Distractions from power lost their job because of their career due to an allergy that developed while doing this. There is a fast food chain in Oregon called Arctic Circle. One of their signature drinks was what they called Lime Ricky, which was Sprite with extra lime juice and then grape syrup in it, right? I discovered while working at Arctic Circle that I am allergic to artificial grape flavoring. It causes me to break out in hives. Yeah, we went through, oh God, there were at least 20 Lime Rickies a day when I was working there, and yeah, oops, I couldn't make them anymore. My boss didn't like that much. I quit rather quickly after that. So yeah, I understand that one, Power. The man behind the curtain lost his job because of long COVID. We got COVID before it was a thing here in the States, and yeah, he never really fully recovered. All right. Yeah, I know. And little man's wants out. There we go. Oi. So yeah, we kind of feel that one. Technically I am on, let's see, I was in the Navy. I won't say fast food is a career. Mary Kay twice. Not doing that one a third time. Yeah. I got lucky. The man behind the curtain and I kind of stumbled into each other's lives courtesy of my ex-husband. They worked together. And, we all became good friends, and when my ex and I split, and the man behind the curtain and his wife split, we just kind of gravitated together. Oh, honey. There are usually tells that we are bi, and yeah. Or you just are like me and trigger the bi-fi in most people. My old friend, we were discussing sexuality and attraction and everything. Yeah. And we're talking and I'm describing what I was like as a teenager, and she's like, honey, you're as bi as I am. Mimi, no. COVID-19 came from the airport here. Because the casino that the man behind the curtain worked at, people would fly back from having been in Asia and come straight to the casino from SeaTac. I mean, they'd have their bags and everything with them and just come in and start pounding on the slot machines. And when a slot machine malfunctions, and sitting at the baccarat tables, and when one of the machines malfunctions, The man behind the curtain got to be the one to go up and work on the machine. And are these people polite enough to give you space so you can fix the machine they're working on? Oh, no, 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 no. They are literally breathing down your neck because their money is in that machine and they want their money back. And then some if you can swing that. Trust me, you can't. The games are entirely computer randomized. There is no cheating on a slot machine these days. So, yeah, he got coughed and sneezed on constantly. Came home from work one day when our roommate was here. Roommate is an amazing chef. Had made this kick-ass killer spaghetti sauce. And the man behind the curtain walks in from work while we're all in the kitchen talking about how good it smells. And he's like, I can't smell a damn thing. And then he ate some of it and he's like, I can't taste it. He was so pissed because our roommate was such a good chef. Yeah. Hey, Krish. Is Krish short for Krishna? I am curious. And what part of India? By the way, if y'all haven't figured out that I am ADHD as hell, you're going to figure it out pretty quick. I will bounce from subject to subject to subject. I think my record is 4 different subjects in one sentence. Ooh, Delhi. That's kind of a nice area. Hey, John, happy birthday. Oh. We lit the candle for you for your birthday, friend. We're doing pretty good here. A little frustrated because the computer is eating some of the man behind the curtain's work. Oh, we're not happy. And then, oh my good goddess. I completely What the fluff? Well then, was it another John that we had? Or is it December 4th by any chance and I just put it in the wrong forking month? Or 5th, yeah. Yeah, it is the 5th. Yeah, because yesterday was 10-4 day. Oh my god, how did I not remember that? 10-4, good buddy. I know, that's what I know, and I have no idea what I did. Because I'm good at that shit. Keep going to the left, 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 left. Keep going. There you go. There it is. I know, I keep closing some of them. Yeah, I don't. That's what I just asked. Okay, pop back in and... Alright, boink. Yay, yes. It is the intermediate tarot course day for you. Is your birthday in December, or December 5th by any chance? Manifesting does work. Yup. So, Krish, I am in the United States. I am in the vicinity of Seattle, Washington. So, Pacific Northwest. It's in the Discord. I'll check there. Thank you, John. And then distractions from power. Manifesting does work, but it is like the more aligned you are, the more like magic it will look. Yes. One of my very dear friends, she is basically my best friend at this point, is a master at manifestation. Asuto, I'm assuming you're saying, am I queer? It's EER instead of an I. And yes, I am a member of the queer community. I am warm. Because I have my door halfway shut. Because otherwise the demons that the spawn summoned in the bathroom are invading my office. My goofus. December 5th. That's what I thought. Okay. There we go. Ha. John and my aunt share a birthday. That is cool as fluff. I knew that was a family birthday. I just couldn't remember which member. Not the one I was using today, but that'll work. Nope. I'm done with the one I was using today. Because I'm a dorkfish. Yep. There. Yep. All right. Don't mind us. He's tweaking around with my scripts and everything, making sure that I have what I need for later. Hey, Irish. Your English is weak. Yes, I am more than willing to help you learn English. I'll teach you a lot of swear words, too, because I swear like the sailor I once was. That's cool. So for those of you who are new here, hi, I'm Di, the Yoga Witch. I am your favorite Yoga Witch, spreading kindness and love and living a magical life through yoga and walking the sacred spiral. Let's see. So one of the things we do here is we acknowledge birthdays and anniversaries, important dates in our lives, our Ohana's lives, and in the lives of our Witchlings. And apparently I typoed when I put one of the Witchlings' birthday into my list. I put it in the wrong month. Yes, that makes sense. I have a friend in Mumbai. So yes. You'll get a kick out of me mispronouncing the Sanskrit word of the week. I'm trying. What is the word? That I actually do. I turned my mouse off because I'm a dorkfish. I want to look up this week's word. I can remember part of it. All right. I know it starts with a P, but I can't remember. Parinama. And I rolled my R again. Parinama. Nyama? Yeah, probably. How badly did I butcher the word? Nice. London Underground. Ooh. I'll have to find Irish on Spotify. MCR is good. Is MCR the one who did Thanks for the Memories with no vowels because everybody kept complaining about how long their song titles were? MCR is good. God, is it MCR that God bless Texas. Oh. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Yes. All right, and I am losing my mind because there is a song I'm thinking of that for the life of me, I can't remember it. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Interesting. Oh, it's in my... I don't have any favorites. That's why. There we go. Barry Manilow has new music out? Holy cheese whiz. Fallout Boy. Fallout Boy is the other one. Fallout Boy, MCR. Hey, Lily. But yes. If you like Fallout, or if you like, MCR, you probably will like Fallout Boy. I did not listen to them for so very long because they just were not my, my genre. And then I had kids who have their own musical taste. And at least two of the three like Fallout Boy. Oh, John. John. You're fine. So, yes, we're just kind of here chit-chatting about music. Music is one of my special interests. I was a musician for many, many, many years. I still sing. Have not dug out any of my instruments in a while. I should have the other day because it was Toot Your Flute Day, and I meant to dig my flute out for that, but shit happens. Maximus on Spotify. There we go. Doink. Thunk. Now, profiles. You were. Were you interacting with us as Maximus back in the day? Like, a couple of months back? Yeah. Picture of dog. I will find it. And then you'll get a follow from Yoga Witch. Pretty sure that's my name on here. Because that's pretty much what I use everywhere. Music, well, I wanted to be a professional musician for many, many, many years. One of the Spawn's friend uses Maximilian, and I cannot remember the character's last name, but it's a Yu-Gi-Oh character because, again, similar name. But I wanted to be a professional musician. I honestly wanted to go into the Navy band. That's part of why I joined the Navy. Did not pass the audition, not by any fault of my own. I've been told that by 2 of the judges. And I was a band and choir kid in high school. I did jazz band from junior and senior year. So I was jazz band, concert band, beginning band, choir was concert choir, swing choir, girls choir. My band director wanted to offer a music theory class my senior year, but apparently I was the only person who decided to sign up for it. So yeah, I wanted to go to school to become a music therapist because I have always had this desire to help, to heal, to just make people feel better. That's what I've always wanted to do. And, yeah, I got strongly dissuaded from that. And then in Oregon, I graduated high school at 17, and in Oregon, you have to be 18 to work without a work permit. Did not think about that before I was graduating. And so, we decided, because there was no chance I was going to do college, not in the cards for me, we decided I would follow in my grandparents' footsteps, my dad's footsteps, 2 of my older brothers, and I was going to join the Navy. So I did that. So I'm like, cool, I'll join the Navy, I'll join the Navy band, and I'll be able to do what I want to do. Didn't make the band, so I decided to become a computer person. We were radiomen when I joined, merged with data processors, became ITs, hence why I have my sparks on my shoulder. I'm like, cool, at least this way I'm still doing something useful. The career path I chose will give me something to do once I get out, and then the Navy will pay for college and I'll be set, right? No. Made it less than a year. Got kicked out. Did make it through my tech school, so I did at least have that training. Got home, and yeah. Oh, backing up, the reason I went into the Navy is you have to have a work permit to work before you're 18. I graduated in June at 17. It takes 6 months to get the work permit. That would have put it in January that I would have gotten the work permit, at which point I would have been 18, and so, So yeah, that was fun. See, in the States, you can work at 16. You just have to have a work permit, and there are all sorts of freaking, yeah, as the man behind the curtain just said, there are restrictions on hours and how many hours you can work on such and such days and blah, blah, and it's just so not worth it. So I joined the Navy, came home from that, very, very, very discouraged because, you know, I really wanted this. My first job was a fast food joint. That was Arctic Circle. That didn't work well. Oops. And then I found a company that manufactured clothes for Eddie Bauer. This was when Polar Fleece was first being rolled out and really, really, really popular. And I can no longer look at Polar Fleece without my nose itching because I ended up in the cutting room where all of the pieces were being cut out, and I would get these little flecks of Polar Fleece dust up my nose, and I would do kitty sneezes and just have rainbow snot for like an hour after I got home from work. So Polar Fleece still makes my nose tickle. Yes, an art collection painter. That sounds cool. Art is, I love art. I am not an artist, but hey. So yeah. And then I ended up getting married, having my kids, and being a Navy wife, and yeah. Oh, I know that feeling, Irish. I am not an artist, but one of my kids is, and I keep this picture here to show it off because this is what they drew when they were in middle school. Their art has very definitely improved since then. But it's one of my favorite pictures. Nope. Bought that one for them because I thought the cat looked like Nixie. Nixie went to the Space Needle. Oh, hello. Speaking of cats. I thought you were Sergeant. I have a cat on my foot. Yeah. I don't know about concerts, but I do know the Gen X Takeover Comedy Tour is going to be in Tacoma Thursday night, and I am going to get to go. It is a fuzzy butts. He is laying on my foot. He has his brother's bed. Yeah, I don't plan on actually going into the casino if I can avoid it. I don't particularly like the casino they're at. I just... Oh, is it the new one? I thought it was the one further north. So this particular casino has 2 buildings, and they're about a mile and a half, 2 months apart, or 2 months. Oh my good goddess, 2 miles apart, and they remodeled the further south, and it's just, it is gorgeous. If that's the building, oh, did they demolish the building and start from scratch? Oh. That's right, it was a bingo tent-like thing. They had a building down there, too. Yes, okay. I'm not losing my mind. It takes courage to be an artist, or no, good courage, something the artists. Atu is the word I'm not being able to translate. My French is insanely rusty. I haven't spoken French in more years than I want to admit. I think that's what it says as well. I need to learn French because my future daughter-in-law is French. It's not surprising. Are you, good luck to the artists. Okay. Witchy 101, we are going to be recording B-roll later today so that we can get the intro episode finished because I have been being dingy-ditzy. And then hopefully next weekend we will be able to film the actual first episode, which is going to be the altar. Yes, I'm looking forward to that part because decorating my altar is one of my favorite parts of being a witch. When I was in first grade, I took French as part of the gifted program, and we performed Goldilocks and the Three Bears in French. I got to be Goldilocks' mother. And I can remember Goldilocks' line to me and my line in response, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, we're doing good there. Thankfully, my future daughter-in-law speaks English. It's not perfect, but hey, she's Parisian. First grade was technically my second year of school when I was 6. Actually, I started that year at 5. Turned 6 in January. No, I was correct the first time. Turned 6 in January in Head Start because Bill graduated high school, Junior graduated 8th grade, and I graduated kindergarten all at the same time. Yes. I cannot remember if Munchkin was learning Chinese or Japanese, but I might be able to recommend a program for you for that. I think it was Japanese, though. Yes, I told you they can hear you through my earbud when my head is too close to the mic. I want to learn French. I want to learn Gaelic. I need to learn more Sanskrit. I speak geek fairly fluently. Not yet, kiddo. I call him kiddo. I shouldn't. Let's see. That's a bug. Which one are you calling whiny butt? I am not sure where the Sergeant Snuggle Puppy is at the moment. That's a cat, not a dog. Irish Gaelic and Scottish Gaelic are the two I'm leaning towards. I have a metric ton of Irish ancestry and almost equal amount of Scottish, and the man behind the curtain has more Scottish than Irish. We kind of flip-flop there. You have more Scottish than... Or do you... That's right. His name is Scottish, but everything else is Irish, whereas I just have a ton of Irish and some Scottish. Ni hao. Yep. Ni hao is hello in Chinese. I learned that I have... Ain't it though? Yeah. I have... Scottish on mom's side is a very specific, very distinctive tartan. Give me a second, because I know I sent a picture of it with the name to a conversation I was in. Oh, let's see. I know it starts with a B, but I cannot remember which one. It's not the Barrington. I want to say it's Buchanan, but I'm not sure. I'm losing my mind. Yes. Yes. The ADHD brain malfunctions when you try to do... Yup. Dude, I get that with English half the time. Tried to learn Spanish in middle school. I actually took what the instructor dubbed survival Spanish when I was a sophomore in high school. The person teaching it is Mexican, and he is actually one of the reasons that I don't have an issue with undocumented immigrants. Long story there. But the town I graduated high school in, you were either Mexican or Russian, and if you weren't either, you were definitely in the minority. Second time being a minority for me. And the local community college offered what they were calling survival Spanish. And I'm like, yes! So my parents were taking the course, but because I was a sophomore in high school, I got to just audit the class because technically I was not old enough to, Buchanan Tartan, by the way, because I was not old enough to actually register. So I got to audit the class, which means I was there every week. I did all the homework. I just didn't get the college credit for it. Hey, Yurty. But yeah, and then my mom adopted a Mexican woman who became my big sister, and we were very glad we knew Spanish. And when I needed help speaking Spanish, I would call my sister and say, help! And we lost her this year. I'm quite sad. She was an amazing woman. But, Blackwater's clan. Do what? Yeah, I know I went dark real quick, and I apologize for that one. It was just one of those, oh yeah. Oh, did we glitchy for a second here? Yay. Oh, my monitor? Yeah, it does that. I am actually nothing but white. Ironically, I have been asked multiple times if I have any native blood to me. And I finally got fed up with it, and I'm like, God damn, I'm gonna do the damn DNA test because I'm curious. And then I did it, and after I sent it in, I panicked going, oh God, I know my mother was not the most loyal partner in the world. What if I'm not actually my dad's kid? So that sent me on a nice little spiral for a few days. Finally managed to calm down enough and just check the results. I am my father's daughter. That made me quite happy. But I found that, yeah, I am white bread as it comes. Some Germanic, Scottish, Irish. Germanic is the Prussian, so Germanic and Russian. Yeah, tons of fun there, seriously. And apparently the app doesn't want to log in, so I can actually, screw it. Hey, James, how are you doing today? Mi español está no muy bueno aquí. Está así así. Doink. So that's where we're at there. And I don't drink beer. I don't like beer. I'm not much for alcohol all the way around. I have heard good and bad things about warrior cats. Irish is saying he's reading the first book of the Warrior Cat series. I have heard good and bad things about the Warrior Cats series. One of the bads is that there's some serious classism and racism in those books. So, yeah. I'm curious about them. My oldest had a thing for cats at one point, and so he went through the entire series, and I was talking to him about it recently, and he's like, yeah, no. Now, there are better series about cats out there. Do I remember what he told me then? No, but there are better series out there. I am a big reader. I have been reading for as long as I can remember. I was reading Nancy Drew and Hardy Boys when I was in the first grade. I loved Nancy Drew, still do. My preferred... Oh, goodness. My preferred genres today, though, are paranormal romance and urban fantasy. Followed by certain mystery authors, J.A. Jance being the biggest one. And then I read a lot of nonfic these days. Self-help books, I have more shelves than I want to admit full of self-help books. This shelf behind me that you see has my yoga books and my witchcraft books on it. I am actually reading this one, which I think has actually been re-released. So I think the version that I'm reading is not the same as this one. I will let you guys know. And the author of that book, the reason I own this book is the author of it is one of my favorite paranormal romance authors. She also lives here, local to me. But I'm reading a lot of witchcraft books. I'm reading a lot of yoga books. I do some mysteries. But yeah. I'll keep looking, kiddo. I keep going. I know you're a kid because you talk about being in school all the time, and I apologize if it bothers you that I call you that. Please let me know if it does. It's just, it comes out because that's what I say to my own kids. Irish is talking about Spotify again. That's a pretty ring. Sorry, distracted by my frame. Norwegian. Ooh, Mimi, you would probably love Paulsbo. Cool beans. The town that I lived in. Ooh. The town that I lived in when the man behind the curtain and I met. The name of it is Paulsbo, Washington, and it's referred to as Little Norway. Second weekend of May every year, they have Viking Fest, which is so much fun. And my absolute favorite part of Viking Fest is a particular vendor who pops in most years, although I think they stopped going because Paulsbo tweaked some of the rules. But they are Scadians. For those of you who don't know what the SCA is, it is the Society for Creative Anachronism, and it is basically a Ren fair, but they try to be as historically accurate as possible. Duct tape is period because if they had it, they would have used it. So we met these particular Vikings at Viking Fest, and then the man behind the curtain got my ex-husband and I into the SCA, and lo and behold, our favorite Vikings are there. And one of the things that they would do at Viking Fest every year, because they got permission to camp out on site, they would have everybody in our area's favorite bard from the SCA come join them and tell stories. And my kids and I, after they got to know us at the SCA events, we would pop up at at Viking Fest, and we would help clean up after their feast and all of that. Even though we weren't part of the feast, we just came and helped out, and eventually they invited us to join them for story time with James the Obscure. And that was the absolute best part of the whole weekend for us, because he I don't know if he's still kicking, but he is an amazing guy. Tarot for Manifestation, that I might look up. The one I am working on right now, besides Embracing the Moon, is Matt Oren's Psychic Witch, because I have always had a gift. I know things that I shouldn't know, or I'll be able to know something that's coming. I mean, the number of times I've picked my phone up. Yes, most of my people have personalized ringtones, but this stupid thing, it stays on vibrate or silent most of the time. And the number of times that it's been buzzing, and I've gone, oh, so-and-so's calling. Oh, shit, that is actually who it is. Yeah. What book? What do you mean? Was I listening to a book last? I was. I was listening to a book through the library last night and bitching a fit over it because the book is Hedge Witch, and I really was interested. Oh, it's Hedge Witch, A Guide to Solitary Witchcraft. Cool, John. And the way the author, defines Hedge Witch is as a solitary. And my understanding of a hedge witch is a witch who rides the liminal hedge between this world and the other side of the veil. But hey. So I'm yelling at the book while I'm cleaning the kitchen yesterday. And my poor husband is just like, is there a reason you're yelling? And I'm like, yeah. I turned the book off. I don't think I'm going to finish it because it's driving me nuts. Oh. What you doing? You're playing with my camera. Hello, Michael. I'm sorry. Go ahead and ask your question. I apologize for my reaction when you popped up in the chat. My last name is Stevens, but it's spelled the other way. And yeah, Michael is my oldest child. Hey, Irish. What's your question, Michael? I'm like, wait a minute. That's not my kid. That was actually my thought. There we go. For a November. Will you find a topic to write about for November? Probably. Because there's a lot of things that happen during November that you could write about. Gratitude. The turning of the wheel of the year, or the turning of the seasons for most people. Yeah. I'm sure you will. What are you writing for? Is it school? Is it work? Because now you got me curious. Writing is another one of my hobbies. That is one of the reasons I love having the blogs and the Patreons and the everything that I do. Ooh, a writer's group. Do I have any plans on Halloween? Not yet. There might be, because it's a Friday night. I know it's going to be busy AF. But since I no longer have small ones to take trick-or-treating, nor do I have a job that I will volunteer to work on Halloween so my coworkers can take small ones. Ooh, that's cool. So the Spawn, my youngest son, is currently an actor for one of the local haunts, and I may rope some friends into going to the haunt for Halloween. Haven't decided yet, but I know I want to go to the haunt this year. I haven't gotten to go see him do his thing yet, and it'll be fun. Although now I'm pretty sure he's going to chase me around with the chainsaw. Say lovey. Nope, I haven't gotten to go see him haunt yet. Because 2 years ago he was at this one, Last year he was in Idaho. Well, yeah. You know you're doing something with your friends? Yeah. Oh, dude. No shit. Let's see. So, I will undoubtedly do a ritual that night. Might pop out into the... I have a ritual circle in my backyard. This window right here looks out into the backyard. I will probably do a video. Join the Patreon. Yes, because it will be on the Patreon. That's where I do my rituals and stuff. So, does the Patreon thingamajigger doop? Okay. I'll let you pop it up. There it is. Hop over to, depending on which stream you're in, Patreon. Hop over there, and I will be scheduling ritual through Patreon. Ha! I can talk. Really, I can. No, I can't. It's a borrowed tongue. Don't mind me. Hey, Dragoor. I like that word. But yeah, let's see, what else are we doing? I have so much stuff I want to do this month. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh God. No kidding. I have to share. And I know the Munchkin won't mind this, because it's not showing their face. Not yet. Okay. Cat. Black cat. So, my grand cat has the cutest Halloween costume, but I have to find where I've stashed it. Doo-doo. No, okay. Cat. Black cat. I want to show you guys this picture because she is absolutely adorable in her bat costume. Oh, here we go. But before that, okay. Boink. Had to go there. That's okay. And then, dunk. Okay. So this is me 2 years ago on Halloween. Meet a witch and his familiar. I couldn't not do that one. But damn it, and that's too old for the one I'm looking for. I'm finding every cat picture but the one I want. Doesn't that figure? Cat. Oh, that's frustrating and annoying and painful. I know I have pictures of Bat Cat. I am losing my shit because I can't find Bat Cat. She dressed up as Bat Cat for Halloween last year, too. Nope. Oh, there, wait. That's Shark Cat. Well, here she is as a shark. But she has a bat costume, too. No, surprisingly, I'm just very warm and starting to pant because of that. I'm losing my shit, though. I'm getting so mad. Because I want that picture, and it's not showing up. Bummer. Thank you. If I find Bat Cat, I'll do it again. Is Lando. Okay. Nope. Isn't she adorable? So the funniest thing is, my Munchkin has a black cat named Nyx. My soul sister has a black cat named Nyx. My non-biological daughter used to have a black cat whose name was Loki. And then we have Fuzzbutt. My Witchy baby in Missouri had a tuxie whose name was Shadow. Yeah, there are all sorts of black cats in my life, and I have like 4 of them in my digital frame. I have Nix, Fuzzbutt, and one other. Oh, Loki. And their picture will pop up, and I'll have to sit here and stare at it. Really evaluate the background and everything to figure out which one of the cats I'm looking at. It's fun. I know. We're down to 2 people. Hey, look at that. We're doing great. All right, y'all. I want to keep chit-chatting with everybody because it's fun and everything, but it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon for me, and I have filming to do. I have a fuck ton of blogs and social media stuff to get sent out and scheduled tonight's newsletter. If you have not signed up for the mailing list, please hop over to the link tree and sign up for the mailing list, because I am sending more emails out than I used to, because we are rolling out Sacred Spiral Flow on October 13th. So pop up there or down there to the link tree, sign up for the mailing list, check out the website yogawithdylin.com to see all of the things that I'm having fun creating and launching. And please, hey, that's okay. Black cats are lucky when you own them. I have always loved black cats. Irish go out in a skirt and have so much fun with it. It's Halloween. You're expected to dress differently than you normally would. And depending on how people react to you wearing a skirt for Halloween, you'll see if they'll be able to tolerate you wearing it as more everyday wear. John, please be safe walking home. Awesome. I see that you DM'd me the link. That is fantabulous of you. Utilikilts are awesome, by the way. Oh my god, I need to go to the Utilikilt store in Seattle. It's right next door to the Seattle Underground tour. Exactly what I mean, sweetheart. This is not what they expect to see you out and about in. That is always the fun part. The Spawn went to a rave, a month ago now at most. Wandered out and was standing here in the doorway to my office in a French maid outfit, and the man behind the curtain is just kind of like, going out in that? It's a rave. Oh, okay. So, yeah. I have always felt that clothes, hair, whatever is no big deal. You know? I mean, hair either grows out or can be re-dyed or cut. Clothes are whatever. I mean, clothes are whatever you feel comfortable in and suits the occasion. I never have cared if my boys wanted to wear dresses. So hey, be you, be comfortable. That's what I say. And on that note, I am going to say, go out there and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. There is way too much darkness and hate. Please try to be beacons of light and love. Tell your loved ones. Oh my God, we all have the loved ones that we want to share our lives with. Oh gosh, I'm warm. Dude, oh, you know what we forgot to do? Ha! Let us extinguish our candle and extend our eternal gratitude to the ancestors. All right. Now go out, spread love, spread joy, spread kindness, because there is so much darkness and hate. Try to be a beacon of light and hope for those lost in the dark. Tell your loved ones, whether they walk on 2 legs, fly with wings, curl up with fur, glide on scales, or tiptoe on paws and claws, that they are absolutely precious. Moments slip away far faster than we expect, and those last goodbyes often come far too soon. And then, my darlings, my dears, my beloved witchlings, always, always, always remember that you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and you genuinely do have a purpose here, even if you haven't figured it out yet. I was in my 40s before I found mine. I love you guys to bits, my witchlings. Namaste. I probably should.